Hello, students. Well, some of you sent me this video, so I thought I would have a look at it. Let's look at it together.
Okay. Anyway, there's a video here by Connor Pugs. I think that he has a crush on vegan teacher. She's not bad looking. It's called The Vegan Teacher.
Please don't talk about the way I look. Whether it's a compliment or an insult, it's nothing to do with my message. Listen to my words.
That vegan teacher has decided to quit veganism. We haven't really seen that vegan teacher on TikTok at all. Here's a really great song she made, though.
Why the fuck aren't you vegan yet?
Why is Gordon Ramsay an animal bully
Why is Gordon Ramsay an animal bully?
instead of eating meat, he could just eat protein-packed veggies?
When instead of eating meat, he can just eat protein-packed veggies.
Why does Gordon Ramsay choose to pay for blood and murder
Why does he choose to pay for blood and murder
when he can just switch over to vegan mayo and a vegan burger?
when he can just switch over to vegan mayo and a vegan burger? So we've got this guy here watching this video. So far he's not reacting too much. He's just paying attention.
Why does Gordon Ramsay hate
Why does Gordon Ramsay hate animals so much? So now we have here this guy, Papa Gut, whose name I think is Dan. He's watching Gordon Ramsay.
animals so much? Why does he slice them with a knife instead of
Gordon Ramsay, who put an animal in a cage and then dressed up with all of this sort of soldier camouflage stuff and went and shot this animal. Isn't that the most bizarre thing? You take a pig that you already have in captivity, put the pig in a cage, and then dress up like you're some sort of child at Halloween, and then you hold a gun, and then you murder the animal, who is completely defenseless at this time, can't run away, can't even look you in the eye to say, please don't kill me. Pretty horrible. Gordon Ramsay is an absolute monster. He knows that he can eat anything else on this planet. He has access to all of the different veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. He's a chef. He could create any other meals, but what does he do? He comes on his channel and he promotes this violence to millions of people. So many of them are children who are learning how to cook. It's unforgivable. So now we have this guy here who's watching. He's watching me doing my rap, talking about Gordon Ramsay.
instead of offering a life-saving touch?
Let's listen to my words again.
Vegan mayo and a vegan burger. Why does Gordon Ramsay hate animals so much? Why does he slice them with a knife instead of offering a life-saving touch?
Why does he slice them with a knife instead of offering a life-saving touch?
Why does Gordon Ramsay think that kidnapping
Why does he think that kidnapping for cheese is okay? That's what they do to the baby boy cows every day.
for cheese is okay? Because that's what the dairy industry does to baby boy cows every day.
Why? So you can see this guy, Dan, his expression. He's just sort of looking. He's trying to figure out what's going on.
This song kind of sucks.
Okay. Then he says that the song sucks. Well, first of all, I am literally talking at this point, except for the background voice that's saying, why? The rest of it is talking. So that's the rap. Now he's saying it sucks. Why do you think he's saying that? Does he not like the words? Does he not like the images? Is he starting to feel something inside and he just wants to turn it off?
The song kind of sucks.
Why does Gordon Ramsay make
Why does Gordon Ramsay
fun of animal defenders?
make fun of animal defenders? Now you see here, they are putting all of these chicks, these baby chicks, on this giant assembly line. They just throw them in there. Like they're apples or oranges or potatoes. As if they're objects. Now, this guy here, you see his reaction, he's still just looking. Is he getting any of the 100 clicks? It takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. You have to get the message in your head, you have to get the message in your heart. Do you think that anything is registering right now?
Why does he think it's okay to sentence baby boy chicks to
Why does he think it's okay to sentence baby boy chicks to death? This is what happens.
death in giant blenders?
In giant blenders. Now look at his reaction. He's just staring.
Oh my God.
And then he says, "Oh my God," and turns away. It's hard, isn't it? To realize what you pay for? Every time you eat chickens, every time you eat eggs, in this absolute horrific cycle of violence. Now, we live in a society where people play video games all the time, from the time that they're even young. They see so much violence that they become desensitized, zombie-like. This is actual real life. It's good that he reacted. It's good that he has a bit of a heart.
Song kind of sucks.
Why does Gordon Ramsay make fun of animal defenders? Why does he think it's okay to sentence baby boy chicks to death in giant blenders?
Oh my God, I did not need to see that.
You did not need to see that? Or you didn't want to see that? You definitely needed to.
Okay.
That's what they do with
Wow, that was a little trigger.
So he plays it for about another second and then realizes, wait, hold on. That was super upsetting. And this is the monster, who I say is worse than Hitler. Because he knows what he's doing. And he's been told that it's bad, and he knows what Hitler did, and he knows what goes on in the concentration camps. What you just saw there, that's a concentration camp. Those are baby chicks. Baby chicks who, if you found one on the road, you would pick up in your hands and look at and absolutely adore and think, oh my God, she's so cute, or he's so cute. And in this case on the assembly line, they're all the boys, only the boys. They murder them because they'll never be able to lay eggs. This guy here knows what goes on. And he participates in the violence over and over, despite having been asked to please use his platform for good, to use his platform to convince others to become vegan, to use his platform to make only vegan foods when he can. He chooses not to. That's worse than Hitler. Hitler was at least stopped. He continues. And not only does he continues to talk about it and to promote it to so many young fans. It's wrong.
Why does Gordon Ramsay make fun of animal defenders? Why does he think it's okay to sentence baby boy chicks to death in giant blenders?
Oh my God, I did not need to see that. Okay.
That's what they do with
Wow, that was a little
He plays it just for another second and then he stops it again.
trigger warning.
Trigger warning. You want a trigger warning, Mr. Grown Man. He has to move his glasses and rub his eyes. He has so much trouble processing this. Why was this guy not shown what happens to the baby boy chicks in school? Do you know why? Because the meat, dairy, and egg industries are so powerful that they brainwash everybody. School teachers, principals, parents, everybody. This should not be a shock to you, and yet it is. And I understand why. Because you bury yourself from the truth. And it's not okay. We need a society that is brave enough to face what happens, and then brave enough and kind enough to change things. Now he has seen what happens. He knows. He now has a responsibility to be vegan from now on. Let's keep an eye on him. Let's see what happens. Now he's overweight. It's not a good start. Now you're going to say I'm fat phobic, but I'm going to tell you why. People that are overweight are already some people who don't consider the extent to which their eating is bad for them. Right? They just take whatever they want without thinking of the consequences. They have no control over what they eat. They just stuff food into their faces, often to just try to suppress something, the truth, the sadness. I don't know what he's been through in his life, but the fact is that the animals did nothing wrong to him. And whatever his problems were, whatever happened in his life earlier on, he needs to keep the animals out of the equation and deal with his mental health problems, his physical problems, whatever it is, without involving them. The little baby boy chicks you saw have a right to live. The chickens that he eats every day, or the chickens, the cows, the pigs, the lambs, the turkeys, whatever they are, he needs to keep them away and figure out what his own problem is and deal with it and be vegan from now on. That's the bottom line. There's no excuse for animal abuse. Look at his face. He's rubbing his eyes. He got a click. It takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. He got one. And he's going to try so hard to push it away. Our job as vegans is to keep on people like this, because it takes 100 clicks. He's never going to get 100 clicks from just me. That's Bella scratching. Bella's my vegan dog. She's been vegan since August 2017. And yes, she's perfectly fine. The reason our dog is vegan is because we didn't want to pay people to murder animals for her. How does it make sense to take one animal who's innocent and murder that animal and feed it to another? From money, from my pockets, for me to do that, when I can just feed her healthy vegan dog food. Google it. Has all the right nutrients in there, all the right nutrition. No reason. No reason to hurt animals. No reason for you to not eat what you should. Healthy vegan foods. You can do it. Going forward, shopping cart, veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Put those in your shopping cart, because peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart. Dan, if that's your name, I think it is, you can do this. Go to howdoigovegan.com. Join Challenge 22. Did you hear me? Don't just let it go in one ear and out the other. Join Challenge 22. They will help you. You have a moral responsibility, a social responsibility to be vegan from now on. The audience is watching you, and you can do it. Every time you feel like eating something else, just think of the animals. Coming up on the screen are a bunch of other videos right now. Have a look at them. Click on them. Go and watch this actual video that I did of Gordon Ramsay. I'm not a singer, but yeah, I wrote a rap. Listen to the words in it. Stop it often and rewind. Be vegan from now on. Thank you.